gentlemen, hello everywhere across America and around the world. I'm Gary J. Russin. Tune in this afternoon at 3 o'clock for the Gary Russin Program Gary Russin Program Freestyle Friday edition. This is a program where we do the Gary Russin Program, and it's Freestyle Friday. That means 3 hours extravaganza, open lines, open phones, open to anything under the sun. I have a few stories of interest for you on this program, which I think you're going to find interesting, that we're going to talk about. And I had previewed this from the other show. One of them is one I thought was quite interesting, and I'm going to be playing it for you. It's a neighbor who apparently had squealed on her neighbors for having 11 people standing outside their house. And we're going to talk about that one. Neighbors snitching on neighbors. We're going to talk about that. Also going to talk about a few more interesting stories. What I was listening to just before I got on the air today, I was listening to the Mike Myers show today. He played an audio track of someone who apparently can't go to Menards and go in the checkout line without having a mask on. And, they called the authorities out. And, they made a big fuss out of this, and it's getting crazy. And Bill Gates, this is an interesting one. Bill Gates saying that you've got to be vaccinated, it'll be mandatory, and it'll include a chip. Bill Gates right now could get into big trouble for violating people's rights, and we're going to talk about that. A few other interesting stories, too, on rights violations. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, my home city. What do they call those? Skateboard park or roller skate park was covered with sand to prevent anybody from going in there and roller skating. Where have we heard this before? Well, let's see. Not too long back, I think it was somewhere down south in Florida, there was someone who did the same thing and got into big trouble for it. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if I remember straight, I heard this. This is interesting. They covered, and I can't remember exactly where this was at now. They had covered a roller skating park or a skateboard park with sand somewhere else, and I can't remember where it was. But then there were some dirt bikers got out there and was on the track, and I thought that was freaking hilarious. And we're going to talk about how stupid that is to cover a skate park with sand to prevent people from going down there to roller skate, and yet it was defeated by yet another bunch of dirt bikers. And I think that's going to happen in Pittsburgh. I really do. I think it's going to happen in Pittsburgh. They cover it with sand. It's either going to be dirt bikers or kids are going to go out there and build sand castles and stuff like that, like it's a beach. I mean, either way, it's going to be fabulous. We're going to talk about this because it's again, the line drawn as to whose rights are now being violated and how it is that they're using how the government is taking advantage of this to fully take advantage of this to install the martial law and to prevent people from going out and doing stuff. And then one more story, and this has been cropping up since the beginning of this week when I heard this. This is real interesting. Out of Asia, there is a whole swarm of supposedly really mean hornets that are coming in. Really mean hornets, and their sting is awfully bad. We're going to talk about that. Hornets, ladies and gentlemen, coming in. You know, the COVID-19 didn't work apparently for some, so they're going to try hornets now. So we're going to talk about that. There's a whole lot more. It's going to be a fabulous show. I hope you'll join me in the Spreaker chat room, and that's www.spreaker.com/user/5120525, or get into the Spreaker, my Spreaker public site, and that's where it is, or go into my Twitter account, the Twitter. I am the Radio Maniac on Twitter, and you can put in your 2 cents worth there and listen to the show right there as well. When you click in there, you'll see the Twitter, you'll see the GJRB online post there, GJRB online antique radio emblem there, and right above it says GJRB online, and you can go in there, and when you hit that, it hits the play button, and you can listen to the show right there. It's absolutely fabulous, so check that out. And you can find all our programs there. All the GJRB programs are also there. Right underneath it, you'll see the list of all the podcasts that came before it. So check out some of the ones, including the fabulous one we did the other day with me and Lori, who did a show. So you want to listen to that one. The question is why. So listen to that. That's available to you anytime. And a one that we did a while back, a Sunday night show, is still on Spreaker. So check those out. Lori's just getting started with us, so it's fabulous that we get some support too there. So tune into these podcasts. It's going to be an absolutely fabulous afternoon. We're going to open the lines up. It's going to be fantabulous. If you are in the local listening area and listening to this podcast, we'll hear it on 88.9 megahertz FM here on Clinton's North End on the 20th Avenue North. And you can check us out, listen to us on your car radio or as you're flying by, or again, just listen on the Spreaker public site. And that is where we are. Also, the show will be available on Google Podcast, Podchaser. I'm going to add the Gary Russell program Saturday, Freestyle Friday edition. I'm going to add the Gary Russell program to Podchaser, to Spotify, and so that you can all listen right there. All the places I'm going to be posting, and also include MeWe will be there over on MeWe. People listening on MeWe, and I'll put all the links there eventually. What I'm going to try to do is, I see Mike Myers has done that. It seems to be interesting. I'm going to try to see what I can get there if I can just kind of post some links while I'm on the air too, so you can find the places that we're available, and be able to do that, because like I said before, I've been kind of frustrated with Facebook. I'm suggesting to all of you, if you can, follow me on Twitter, because on Twitter you can hear my show. You just click that icon that says I'm the Radio Maniac. You'll see GJRB online with the antique radio emblem. And right underneath there, you'll see that widget come up. And you click that play button. It'll open up the widget, and you can listen right there. So please follow me on Twitter, because that is the best place to listen to my show. And you can listen to it right there. And not only that, you get a chance to check out. Now, I'm checking into different things on the Spreaker page. I'm listening to a Spreaker podcast right now about podcasting tips and getting some more tips. I'm also working on a new website. The blog one on WordPress isn't working very well for me. I already made 2 WordPress blogs and they got deleted. So I'm going to try a free webmaker, which I'm working on right now. I haven't started it yet, but I'm going to probably do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, working on that website. Once that's up, I will also be posting this all my broadcasts will be posted there. So you can also listen on the GJRB online website, and I'll have that show available so you can listen to the radio station there too as well. And also planning on putting more and more shows on Pinterest. So you can listen on Pinterest by clicking over to Pinterest, and it's GJRB online radio station on Pinterest. And you can just, I'll be postings there as well, and you can listen to the show there. I'm trying to get this show over on, I'm really not all that well in trying to post on Instagram. Right now, that's a kind of one of those things I'm having trouble with. I don't know, Instagram, one of those things I'm having trouble trying to post on. I really don't know why, but for some apparent reason I have to try to learn how to post on Instagram. once I do this show, will also be on there too as well. So you can listen on Instagram, which would be kind of cool because then you can listen to the show. And maybe I could gain some audience. I want to thank. Well, first of all, I've got a few more stations to add and a few more programs to add to my Spreaker shout-outs and promotions too. I want to welcome to the GJRB Spreaker listener follower page some new followers to Spreaker. One is a woman named Cheryl Rose. I want to welcome Cheryl Rose aboard. She's a very interesting lady, had a great program. She likes our easy nights, and I really appreciate that, so thank you very much for that. So welcome Cheryl Rose to the Spreaker lineup of listeners. Thank you for following GJRB online. She's one of our new followers. I want to welcome another new follower, and I think he's there following us. I have to check and make sure before I do that. But I'm going to welcome him because I've been listening to him. That's Alex Garrett. I want to welcome Alex Garrett to our Spreaker follower family. And I hope you'll join us for some more great programs. And we got a lot of really good stuff coming up. So if you'll stay with me, I'm going to get ready for quick lunch and get my dog out and take care of a few things. And then at 3 o'clock, I'll be right here live for the Gary Wrestling Program Freestyle Friday edition right here on GJRB Online. We got a great show lined up for you. I hope you'll tune in. We'll be on the air 3 o'clock Central Time right here on GJRB Online, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, and we've got a lot of really good things to talk about, so check it out. 3 o'clock, the Gary Wrestling Program Freestyle Friday, right here on GJRB Online on Spreaker. I'm Gary John Wrestling, on the Gary John side of Spreaker. So tune in, flip on over to GJRB Online on Spreaker for the live 3-hour Gary Wrestling Program coming up at 3 o'clock. And until then, we'll catch you. Until then, have a great day.